So how do you stop yelling at your kids? I get this question a lot. I was a yeller, a big yeller, big voice yeller. So I did a couple of things. First, I realized that I was having these really intense reactions generally around the witching hour. You know, when everybody's coming home, it's dinner time, you're trying to cook food, everything was happening all at once. And I would go from like totally cool mom to raging bitch mom in about half a second. And I could not figure out what was happening in me that was making that happen. And so I actually put an old school, this was decades ago, I put a camcorder in my kitchen so I could watch my response to things, because trauma presents in the body and I didn't know where. And so I would see it literally. I would watch my chest tighten up and then it would come out through my throat like, yeah, lightning fast. And I was like, okay, I see it, but then I couldn't stop it. And so I started just like grabbing my throat. I'm like, no, it stays right here. Eventually, I started to make a lot of progress with being able to manage my triggers. And I do have more tools on this in both Storytelling for Profit and Healing with Benefits. But one of the biggest things that really helped me was I went on an absolute no yelling diet. Like I quit yelling for any reason. And sometimes you really needed to yell. Like I had 3 in diapers at one point. And so when they would all be like, dog pile, I'd be like, hey! But I didn't want to do even that. I didn't want to just yell to even catch people's attention. I ended up getting a coach's whistle. You know, like if you were a soccer coach or a football coach, I got a whistle and I hung it around my neck. And every time I felt like I needed to yell to stop something chaotic from happening, I would blow my whistle and whisper. Works like a charm.